The year 1982 marked one of the most pivotal changes in the history of the U.S. 1-cent coin, though it still featured the familiar Lincoln portrait introduced in 1909. The coins from 1982 represent a major transitional year in terms of composition, minting varieties, and collector significance. Even though these coins are relatively recent, some 1982 Lincoln Liberty cents are worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars today, due to their transitional eras and rare varieties. Part 1. Historical BACKG Arundhati Lincoln cent, first issued in 1909, replaced the Indian head cent and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, President Abraham Lincoln, in honor of his 100th birthday. On the obverse, the word liberty appears prominently to the left of Lincoln's bust. From 1959 to 2008, the reverse featured the Lincoln Memorial, marking the coin as part of the Lincoln Memorial cent series. In 1982, the U.S. Mint changed the composition of the cent coin due to rising copper prices. Pre-1982 cents, 95% copper, 5% zinc. Post-1982 cents, 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper plating. Because this change occurred mid-year, 1982 cents exist in both copper and zinc compositions, creating 7 major collectible varieties, and even more if you count errors. In 1982, Lincoln cents were minted at the following U.S. mint locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; San Francisco is mint mark only; proof coins, West Point, and others not involved in cent production that year. Each of these can be in either copper 3.11 grams or zinc 2.5 grams, and are either large date or small date. Here's a breakdown. Type of composition: Tear Tink date copper none. Type 1 Philadelphia small date copper none. Type 2 Philadelphia large date zinc none. Type 3 Philadelphia small date zinc none. Type 4 rare date copper D. Type 5 Denver large date zinc D. Type 6 San Francisco proof copper East. Type 7 the 1982D small date copper cent is the most valuable and controversial of all. Only a few have been confirmed to exist, and they sell for $10,000, $20,000 plus at auction, easily found in pocket change or coin jars. Value ranges from face value $0 up to $1 $10 for less common types in average condition. Full original luster, nowhere, may have mint red color. 1982D large date, zinc and large date, copper and MS67 can fetch $100, $300. 1982. Small date zinc Philadelphia and high grade is scarce and valuable, sometimes $800 plus in MS67. 1982D small date copper, if authentic, is worth thousands in any condition and can exceed $20,000 in mint state. Copper, approximately 3.11 grams; zinc, approximately 2.5 grams. Date style: large date, taller and thicker numbers; small date, thinner, 2 curls up tighter, and 8 is more delicate. Precision digital scale to 0.01 grams. Magnifying glass or loop 10x or higher. Coin reference chart or comparison images. Some special coins from 1982 to look out for. 1982D small date copper, extremely rare. 1982 doubled die obverse DDO, doubling of the date or liberty off center strikes, can be worth $50 to $100 plus. Transitional errors: for example, copper coins struck on zinc planchettes, or vice versa, minted at San Francisco's only, not intended for circulation, made with special polished dies and planchettes. 1982 S-proof Lincoln cents copper are worth $2, $20 depending on condition and grading, despite their relatively recent mintage. 1982 Lincoln Liberty 1 cent coins are rich in history and offer a variety of collectible and high-value types. Their importance stems from the transition between copper and zinc, the presence of both large and small date styles, and one of the most mysterious modern rarities, the 1982D small date copper cent. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, checking your 1982 cents with a scale and magnifier could lead to a rare and valuable discovery. 1982 small date zinc Philadelphia, scarce and valuable. 1982D large date copper common, but can be valuable in MS condition. 1982 large date zinc Philadelphia, common, but part of the transition story. 1982D small date copper, the holy grail. 1982 is proof copper, collectible for proof set enthusiasts. The next step, 1975 Liberty 1 cent coin, belongs to the iconic Lincoln Memorial cent series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. These coins continued the tradition of placing liberty on the obverse front side of the coin, a hallmark of American values since the first cents in the 1790s. The Lincoln cent design has been in use since 1909, featuring obverse front, President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner; reverse back, 1959 to 2008, the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Casparo. While 1975 Lincoln cents are not considered extremely rare, they are significant for collectors due to their mint variety, die errors, and premium condition pieces in uncirculated or proof state. In 1975, Lincoln Liberty cents were minted at 3 major U.S. mint facilities, with some key distinctions. Mint mark type: mint location Philadelphia, non-regular strike pence, strike Colorado, San Francisco's proof only California West Point, non-supplemental, no mark New York, covert support. No mark note: West Point assisted in minting cents during the 1970s due to high demand, but no identifying mint mark was used. These coins are indistinguishable from Philadelphia cents, common in loose change. Value: 1 cent to 10 cents, often shows wear on Lincoln's hair, jawline, and lettering. Full red luster, sharp strike, no wear. Value depends on grading and mint. 1975 P red, MS66. $5, $25, 1975D, red, MS67, $50, $150 plus 1975 S proof PR69 DC AM, $15, $75 red. Designation: road is important. Redder coins are more desirable than brown B and or red brown RB, made with polished dies and mirror-like surfaces, not intended for circulation. Value in PR69 deep cameo DC AM, $25, $75, sometimes more. Here are 4 varieties. Mints of the 1975 Liberty cent that collectors should know. Commonly found in circulation, no mint mark appears in MS67 red. It can bring $150 plus at auction. Look for full steps, no nicks, and full red color too. 1975D, Denver mint D mint. Date: very high mintage, over 4.5 billion coins, more available in high grade than Philly coins top grade. MS67 road examples can sell for $100, $300 plus. Die varieties exist, including minor doubling 1975 S proof. San Francisco mint, made for collectors, only features mirror-like fields and frosted devices, only about 2.8 million. Struck, common in PR66, PR68. PR69 deep cameo DCAM is highly collectible. Value: $25, $100 plus depending on grade and certifications. Rare, but some specimens exist showing doubling on Liberty. Date: in God we trust, can be from any mint, especially Philly or Denver. Value in uncirculated state: $100 to several thousand, depending on boldness and grade. Mintage: approx. 1975 Philadelphia, 5,451,476. 1421975D Denver, 4,505,275. 3001975 S proof, 2,845,450. Combined total, over 12.8 billion coins. Most are common, but top grade examples and errors are scarce. No 1975's business strike coins exist. All San Francisco coins are proofs. There was number 1975S silver proof set. Proof cents were only in regular copper. Many 1975 cents show weak strikes due to worn dies. Look for sharply struck examples. For value, use a coin scale and loop to examine errors in high-grade examples. Full red road coins with pristine surfaces are worth sending for grading. While the 1975 Liberty 1-cent coin is not a rare coin in general circulation, its varieties, condition-sensitive value, and proof issues make it an excellent year for collectors. Especially valuable are high-grade MS67 red coins, PR69 DCAM proofs, and any verifiable double die errors. Type: mint mark and position. Value: high-grade 1975P regular, none 95% copper, $5, $150 plus 1975D regular D 95% copper, $10, $300 plus 1975S proofs, 95% copper, 25% copper, $25, $100 plus 1975 DDO error, none, D 95% copper, $100 plus. The 1978 Lincoln Liberty 1-cent coin sits near the end of the Lincoln Memorial cent era, 1959 to 2008, which replaced the wheat reverse used from 1909 to 1958. These coins carry a timeless design that honors President Abraham Lincoln while including the word liberty on the obverse, a long-standing American tradition dating back to the earliest U.S. coins. By 1978, the cent had seen a few decades of mass production, but important collecting nuances such as die varieties, mint condition, and small errors make some 1978 coins surprisingly valuable today. In 1978, Lincoln cents were struck at 3 main U.S. mint facilities, with a potential 5th source through known varieties. Mint mark strike. Type: location Philadelphia, none. Regular strike Pennsylvania, Denver. Deregular strike Colorado, San Francisco. Only California West Point, none. Supplemental. Unmarked New York era. Variety: various special die varieties. National obverse: Abraham Lincoln with liberty to the left, in God we trust above, and the date to the right. Reverse: Lincoln Memorial with 1 cent United States of America, and E pluribus unum. Designer: Victor D. Brenner obverse Frank Gasparo, reversed composition 95% copper, 5% zinc weight, 3.11 grams diameter, 19.05 millimeters. Edge, plain mint mintage, 1978 Philadelphia, 5,558,605,078 D. Denver 42,802,334,001,978 SC. San Francisco, proof only 3,127,781 total production, over 12.96 billion coins common in pocket change. Value, 1 cent to 10 cents depending on wear and interest. Graded by PCGS NGC for authentication and value. Red road coins are more desirable than red brown RB or brown B. Top-graded examples MS67 road or higher are scarce and can sell for $50 to $500 depending on mint. Made for collectors, not circulation. High-contrast deep cameo examples are especially valuable. PR69 DCAM examples can sell for $25, $75 plus, most common 1978 cent. No mint mark below the date. Available in mint state red condition for $10, $100 plus at MS66 to 67 levels. Key collector focus, sharp strike in clean fields. Very high mintage, over 4.28 billion coins. Look for coins with full red luster and no carbon spotting. MS67 road examples can fetch $200, $500, especially if slabbed. Mirror-like fields and frosted details. PR69 DCAM deep cameo coins are most valuable. Value, $25, $75 plus. Some PR70 DCAM may bring over $150, $200 in top registries. Look for doubling on Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. These are scarce and valuable in any condition. Value, XFO $50, $200, Ms. 60 plus, $300, $1,000 plus. If strong doubling and certified off-center strikes, misaligned eyes, and broad-struck errors occurred occasionally. Popular among error collectors. Value ranges from $25 to $300 depending on the error type and how visible the date mint mark is. Use a digital scale to confirm weight. Should be 3.11 grams plus or minus 0.1. Examine surfaces under 10x magnification. Look for clean fields. Sharp steps on the memorial. No scratches or spots. Use PCGS or NGC pop reports to track value trends. Red road coins with no toning or fingerprints are most desirable. While billions of 1978 Liberty cents were minted, only a fraction survive in pristine, uncirculated condition, and even fewer with errors. If you can find a doubled die, a deep cameo proof, or an MS67 road example, you may be holding a coin worth hundreds of dollars or more. They're also a great starting point for young collectors or anyone seeking to build a Lincoln Memorial set. Type mint marker rated value uncirculated 1978 known common $5, $100 plus 1978 DD slightly less common $10, $300 plus 1978s. Profesca Sir $25, $100 plus 1978 DD Onan or diarrhea. Error $100 $10,001,978 off-center varia based $25 $300 plus. The last step, 1972 Liberty 1 cent coin is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which ran from 1959 to 2008, replacing the earlier wheat reverse 1909 to 1958. These coins honor Abraham Lincoln, the 16th U.S. President, and carry the prominent word Liberty on the obverse. A tradition since America's earliest coinage, the 1972 cent is historically significant due to a dramatic double die obverse DDO era, one of the most famous and valuable in modern U.S. coinage. Obverse designer Victor David Brenner reverse. Designer Frank Gasparo composition 95% copper, 5% zinc weight, 3.11 grams diameter, 19.05 millimeters edge, plain minted 3 US mints plus supplemental. Minting total greater than 6 billion coins. Mint in mark strike type location. Philadelphia non-regular. Strike Pennsylvania en verde regular. Strike Colorado San Francisco's proof. Only California West Point unofficial non-supplemental. No mark New York era varieties multiple double die national mint mintage 1907 to Philadelphia 2,933,255 0001972D. Denver 2,665,071 for 401972S proof 3,260,996 total mintage. Over 8.56 billion, making it a common year in circulation, but with very rare and valuable varieties. Common in circulation. Value 1 cent to 15 cents depending on where. Uncirculated mint state MS62 MS68 1972 PMS66 road. $20 for 01972D. MS67 road. $100 $300 1972S proof PR69 DCAM. $25 $100 plus coins with red road color designation command the highest prices. strong doubling visible on Liberty in God We Trust, date 1972, known as FS101 in numismatic catalogs XFO, $150, $300 MS63OD, $500, $900 MS65 road, $2,000, $4,000 MS66 road, $6,000 plus. Most common 1972 cent, no mint mark below the date, MS66 MS67 road. Coins are rare and bring premiums value. $10, $100 plus, depending on grade. Mint mark D located below the date, high mintage but fewer high-grade survivors look for. Full red color and clean fields. MS67RD coins can sell for $200, $500 plus. Mirror-like surfaces and frosted devices. Most common in PR66, PR Numplatlapan DCIM, PR Numplasam Bland DCIM $40, $75, PR70 DCIM rare. May bring $200 plus. In addition to the famous Type 1D, there are 7 lesser double die varieties. Types 2 to 8 are more subtle. Doubling may appear on Liberty, God We Trust, or parts of the date, not as dramatic as FS101 but still collectible. AUMS60, $10, $50, MS65 plus, $100, $200 plus. For better known subtypes, use a 10x loupe or microscope and check for separated doubling on all letters of Liberty. Strong doubling on all digits in 1972. Well-centered strike with bold details are certified. Example from PCGs or NGC ensures authenticity and maximizes value. It's affordable, available, and yet has one of the boldest error coins in modern history. A complete 1972 cent variety set, including DO Denver, proof, and minor varieties, is a valuable and exciting goal for collectors. These coins mark a peak of classic copper cents before composition changes in the early 1980s. Type mint marquee feature top value UNC 1972 PDDO FS101 none bold doubling $60,001,972 P normal strike none no mint mark $100 plus 1972 Denver. Issue $300 $5001972S. Profess mirror finish $75 $2001972 P. Minor DDOs types 2 to 8 none light doubling $50 $200. Always weigh your coin. Should be approximately 3.11 grams plus or minus 0.1 grams. Use gloves and a lint-free cloth to handle uncirculated coins. Get coins certified by PCGS or NGC for highest resale value. Look for coins with full red luster, no carbon spots, and strong strike. Legacy, and how it fits into the wider tapestry of the UK's numismatic heritage. In 1971, the United Kingdom transitioned from pounds, shillings and pence to the decimal currency system, simplifying money into 100 pence equals 1 pound. The 2 pence to p coin was introduced during this change and quickly became a staple in the pockets and purses of the British public. By 1994, the 2p coin had been in use for over 2 decades, with Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the traditional badge of the Prince of Wales on the reverse. The 1994 2p features the third definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Machin. This portrait shows the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem, and was used from 1985 to 1997. Her likeness is dignified, more mature, and sculpturally richer than earlier designs. Inscription around the Queen's profile. Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 1994 by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This classic reverse design was in use from 1971 to 2008. It features 3 ostrich feathers within, a coronet, a ribbon bearing the German motto, ICH Dear and I Serve. The words to Pence appear beneath the emblem. Designer, Christopher Ironside by 1994. The coin's metal content had already changed, an important fact for collectors. Pre-1992, coins were made of bronze, 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, 0.5% tin. 1992 present, made of copper-plated steel to reduce minting costs. So, the 1994 coin is copper-plated steel. You can test this with a magnet steel coin stick. Bronze ones don't. Try it. If your 1994 2p coin sticks to a magnet, it's copper-plated steel. All 1994 2p coins were minted at the Royal Mint in Lanchpris in South Wales. The Royal Mint has been the primary minting facility for the UK since 1968 and continues to serve this role today. In 1994, the Royal Mint struck 417,821,000 2p coins for circulation. That's a very high mintage, which makes it common in circulation. Because of this high number, the 1994 2p coin is not rare or especially valuable in circulated condition. In addition to circulation coins, a limited number were made for collectors' higher quality strikes, sold in annual sets, smooth, lustrous finish, not released into everyday use. Highest quality with mirror-like fields, made for collectors and included in 1994 Royal Mint proof sets. Value range as of 2025. Condition estimated value GBP circulated to pence face value. BU £1 pound to proof, £3 £5 more in original set, unlike 1983 with its new pence era. 1994 does not have known major errors or mintage anomalies. However, it's worth checking for minting errors, off-center strikes, die cracks, misaligned dies, die rotation where the reverse and obverse are not aligned properly. Blank planchettes, unstruck metal discs, while extremely rare, such errors can increase value dramatically if authenticated by professional grading services like NGC or PCGS. Though the standard 2p was for the UK mainland, Queen Elizabeth II coins also appeared in UK territories in 1994, including Isle of Man, Gibraltar, Jersey, Guernsey, Falkland Islands. These coins often share a similar obverse portrait but have unique reverse designs, often featuring wildlife, ships, local coats of arms. Some of these 1994 coins are far more collectible than the standard UK issue, proof or boo quality mirror finish. Sharp details, no wear or scratches stored in a set or capsule. Unusual errors, double striking. Rotation, territorial variants, non-standard reverse. Check if it came in an original Royal Mint set. This increases authenticity and collector value. Coin condition affects value greatly. Grey description, value circulated, worn from daily use to Pence, extremely fine EF light wear. Crisp details, pound 0.100 pounds 20 uncirculated UNC nowhere. Light contact marks 50 pence, pound 1 brilliant uncirculated boo factory condition, pound 1 pound to proof museum quality. Strike 3 pounds 5 pounds. Store coins in acid-free holders, capsules, or albums to prevent corrosion, especially for copper-plated steel coins, which are prone to rust. The 1994 Elizabeth II 2p coin might not be the crown jewel of British numismatics, but it's an important piece in the broader story of the UK's coinage. While it's common in circulation, it's uncirculated in proof versions, as well as error varieties or overseas territorial issues, are worth collecting. It also represents the final decade of the classic reverse design, before the Royal Shield. Design came in 2008, making it historically significant. So whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning, the 1994 2p coin offers a perfect entry point into the fascinating world of British coinage. The 1992 pence coin issued under Queen Elizabeth II, often overlooked in day-to-day change, the 2p coin from this year holds a unique position in the broader tapestry of UK decimal coinage, combining classic design, a major metal transition, and lasting historical presence. Let's uncover the full story of the UK switch to a decimal currency system on the 15th of February 1971. The 2p coin was introduced as part of this modernization, replacing the need for multiple smaller denominations under the pre-decimal system. By 1990, the 2p had already been in circulation for 19 years, and while not rare in daily use, the 1990 coin sits at an interesting crossroads of composition and design continuity. It features the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Macloaf, in use from 1985 to 1997. The Queen wears the George IV state diadem, with detailed hair and mature facial features. Inscription reads, Elizabeth Kadua DG Reg FD 1990. Translation: Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. A familiar versi. Design used from 1971 to 2008 features the badge of the Prince of Wales, 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet ribbon bearing the motto Ich Diene, I serve, in German reverse, designed by Christopher Ironside, the original decimal coin designer. The 1992 p coin is part of the last years where the bronze alloy was still in use. Composition: bronze, 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, 0.5% tin. This is significant because in 1992, the Royal Mint transitioned to copper-plated steel due to rising copper prices. So the 1992 p is bronze and non-magnetic. Try a magnet test. If it doesn't stick, it's genuine bronze. Collectors often prefer these older bronze versions for their richness in color, weight, and history. All 1992 p coins were minted at the Royal Mint in Llantrisant, Wales. This mint has produced every standard UK coin since 1968. There are no known mint marks on regular UK 2p coins from 1990, as the Royal Mint doesn't typically include them for domestic circulation. In 1990, the Royal Mint produced 203,490,000 2p coins for general circulation. This is a moderate to high mintage, meaning the 1992 p is not rare in circulated condition. Boo coins were sold in Royal Mint annual sets. Proof coins were included in the 1990 UK proof sets, featuring superior strikes and mirror-like finishes. Type: condition value, GBP circulated common to pence face value B from mint sets, £1, £2 proof mirror finish, £3, pound 6 graded. Proof PF 6970, it's rare, £15, £25 plus. There are no widely known official errors for the 1992 p coin, but collectors still hunt for off-center strikes, double strikes, die cracks, or cuts, planchette flaws. Die rotation errors, obverse, reverse misalignment error coins from this year may sell for £10 to £100 plus, depending on rarity and visual impact. But professional grading and authentication are essential. In addition to the UK standard 2p, British overseas territories and Crown dependencies issued their own 2p coins in 1990, also bearing Queen Elizabeth II's likeness. Isle of Man often features Viking ships or Celtic designs. Gibraltar, usually military or colonial themes. Jersey and Guernsey, famous for local wildlife or architecture. These coins are of similar size and metal are not legal tender in the UK mainland, often have low mintages and higher collector interest. A 1990 Falklands or Isle of Man 2p coin can be worth £2 to £10, depending on condition and demand. Grey description example: value poor fair heavily worn, face value fine F moderate wear £0.005 extremely fine EFXF light wear 20 pence uncirculated UNC no wear minor marks 50 pence £1 brilliant uncirculated boo mint set quality £1 to proof mirror fields sharp relief £3 £6 storage tips store in acid free flips or capsules. Avoid humidity. Bronze can develop verdigris, green corrosion. Use gloves when handling boo proof coins. While the 1992p coin isn't rare, it still holds collector value under these conditions. From original proof or boo sets, full luster with no marks, paired with other coins in a 1990 Royal Mint annual set era coins with verified minting mistakes. Many collectors build date runs, collecting a coin from every year, and the 1990 version is essential to complete the 1971 to 2022 Queen Elizabeth II 2p sequence. The market for base metal coins like the 2p remains modest, unless a coin is rare, air-marked, high-grid proof. Older bronze 2p coins pre-1992 are increasingly preferred by collectors over copper-plated steel. Complete date sets 1971 to 2022 in UNC or boo condition can sell for £75, £150. The 1990 UK Elizabeth II 2p coin is a quiet but enduring symbol of Britain's modern coinage era. Though not rare, it holds historic value as part of the Bronze era coinage and features classic design work from the golden age of desimplization. It offers affordable entry for new collectors and meaningful continuity for veterans seeking to preserve the rich legacy of Queen Elizabeth II's coinage. So next time you come across a 1992p coin, don't toss it aside. Check its condition, origin, and maybe, just maybe, you'll discover more than just 2 pennies worth. The last step, 1997 to Pence coin, issued under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. Though it may appear ordinary at first glance, the 1997 2p coin carries historical, numismatic, and even artistic importance, marking the final appearance of a beloved royal portrait before a major design transition. Let's journey through the coin's history, design, minting, rarity, value, and collectability. In 1971, the United Kingdom adopted a decimal currency system, replacing the centuries-old SD pounds, shillings, and pence system. The 2 pence coin was introduced on the 15th of February 1971 decimal day as part of this transformation. It was designed to simplify calculations and bring the UK in line with global monetary systems. By 1997, the 2p coin had already been circulating for 26 years, becoming an everyday part of British currency. But 1997 would mark an important final chapter in one era of its visual history. The 1997 2p coin features the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Raphael Machin. This portrait was introduced in 1985 and remained in use until 1997, making this the final year of this effigy on the 2p denomination. The Queen is shown wearing the George IV state diadem, with regal poise and a mature expression. Obverse inscription: Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 1997, by the grace of God, Queen Defender of the Faith, designed by Christopher Ironside, the original designer of the decimal coin series. Depicts the badge of the Prince of Wales, 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet, a ribbon below, bearing the motto, Ich dir und I serve in German. This reverse design was used from 1971 to 2008 before the Royal Shield design replaced it. Reverse inscription: to Pence. The 1997 2p coin was struck using copper-plated steel, not bronze, in 1992. The Royal Mint transitioned from bronze 97% copper to copper-plated steel due to rising metal costs. This change made coins magnetic, a useful way to distinguish between pre-1992 and post-1992 coins. Magnet test tip: the 1997 2p coin is magnetic. If it sticks to a magnet, it's copper-plated steel. All standard 1997 2p coins were minted at the Royal Mint in Lantrys in South Wales. The Royal Mint is the UK's official coin producer, and also manufactures coinage for over 50 other countries. There are no mint marks on 1997 standard UK coins, as the Royal Mint doesn't typically include them for circulation issues. In 1997, the Royal Mint produced 103,076,000 2p coins for general circulation. This is a moderate mintage, making it relatively common in everyday change. The Royal Mint also produced higher quality strikes, sold in Royal Mint annual sets, no contact marks, better finish made for collectors with mirror polished dies sold In 1997, UK proof sets, silver or standard versions, coin type, condition value GBP, 1 to pence, face value, brilliant, uncirculated condition, £1 pound to proof, mirror-like surfaces, £3 pound, 6 high grade proof, PF 69/70 graded by NGC or PCGS, £10 points plus. There are no major known rare variants of the 1997 to P coin, unlike the famous 1983 new pence era. However, always check for off-center strikes, double strikes, misaligned dies, blank planchettes, die cracks or cuts. These errors are uncommon. But if you find a genuine one, it could be worth £10 to £100 plus, depending on severity and eye appeal. Besides the UK, the following British territories also issued to P coins in 1997, featuring Queen Elizabeth II, Isle of Man, Gibraltar, Jersey, Guernsey, Falkland Islands. These coins often feature local wildlife, historic landmarks, military themes, value potential. Some 1997 territorial coins are lower mintage and sought after by collectors. Their values range from £2 to £15, especially in UNC or proof condition. Coin condition determines collector value. Here's a quick grading guide. Grade description: value poor, heavily worn, face value fine, moderate, where £0.05, extremely fine, EF minor, where £0.20, uncirculated UNC, nowhere. Bag marks possible, 50 pence, £1, brilliant. Uncirculated boom mint set quality, £1 £2 proof, sharp. Mirror finish, £3 £6. Use acid-free coin flips or capsules. Avoid handling coins with bare hands, keep in dry, stable environments. Here's what makes the 1997 2p coin particularly appealing. It's the last year of the Raphael Machin portrait, marking the end of a 13-year portrait series. It's one of the final copper-plated steel coins to feature the classic Prince of Wales reverse, which would soon be replaced by the Royal Shield design 2008. Easily available in boo-proof sets for beginning collectors. Collectors who aim to build complete year sets of Queen Elizabeth II's decimal coinage will definitely need the 1997 2p. The market for circulated 1997 2p coins remains flat. They are still found in loose change. However, boo and proof coins from this year are gradually becoming more collectible due to their age, the ending of the Machin portrait series. Overall demand for 1990s era mint sets tip. Buying or selling 1997 boo 2p coins individually or as part of a full 1997 Royal Mint annual set is often the best value approach. The 1997 UK 2p coin may not be the rarest, but it sits at a meaningful transition point in British coinage history. It marks the end of the Machin effigy, continues the Prince of Wales badge design, is minted in the now historic copper-plated steel alloy, has collectible boo and proof versions worth preserving for historians. It's a link to the modern British monarchy. For collectors, it's a foundational piece. And for the everyday holder, it's a coin with value far beyond just 2 pence.